Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we will take you on a trip to Srisailam Dam, and on the way we will also explore many scenic places as much as we can. Srisailam Dam is built on Krishna River on the Telangana Andhra Pradesh border, and it is around 200 kilometers from Hyderabad. We started from Hyderabad at 7 in the morning, and our plan was to visit Srisailam and its nearby tourist places and to return to Hyderabad the same day. After an hour or so into the journey, we started looking out for a place to have breakfast. We could see many food trucks serving breakfast, but then, since it was drizzling, we decided to have it in a proper place. We finally found one and took a quick 30-minute break and had dosa and coffee and continued our journey forward. Our first stop of the day was Dindi Resrvoir. It is medium water reservoir across Dindi tributary of River Krishna. Since it is located on the highway itself, we parked our car on the side of the road and walked towards the bridge to have a closer view of the water flow. You can even climb the steps and go to the top of the reservoir to have a full view. The never-ending flow of water from the reservoir gives a soothing view to our eyes, and you can watch it all day long. We spent around 20-25 minutes at the reservoir before we carried on with our journey. As we drove forward, we stopped at few scenic and panoramic places. The drive was also enjoyable, thanks to the good roads all the way. Soon we made our way through Nallamala Forest area, where the Amrabad Tiger Reserve is located. Here, in this tiger reserve, you can opt for a jungle safari in an open jeep through the thick jungle for Rs 1200. Since we did not hear any positive reviews of this place, we continued our journey. On the way, we saw a lot of monkeys and few other animals. As per the rule, you are not allowed to feed any animal in this forest area. In fact, there is a penalty of Rs 10,000 for such action as written on the signboards. You are also not allowed to stop your vehicle, get down or picnic in the forest area. There are patrol vehicles monitoring this area at regular intervals. Our next stop was Mallela Theertham Waterfalls. This waterfalls is within the Nallamala Forest on the Srisailam road with a detour at Mallapur. From here, there is a kacha mud road till the entrance of the waterfalls, which was still manageable. The other thing to be cautious is that some villagers may block your vehicle and demand money to give passage. Do not give in to their request, as they are collecting money illegally. However, there is a genuine checkpost which was 3 kilometers before the entrance, where we have to pay Rs 40 for the car parking. Once we enter the main entrance of the waterfalls, there is an area where we could park our car. As we move forward, there was a ticket counter for the waterfalls, and the ticket was Rs 20 per person. From here, we need to climb down the stairs to reach the waterfalls. The descent will take about 10 minutes. However, climbing back the stairs will need more effort. There are some seating arrangements available at the midway for people to take rest while climbing. Very soon we reached the waterfall. It was a stunning view of water falling from a good height. One has to be very careful while approaching the waterfall, as it was slippery and full of rocks. We could see many people swimming in the waterfall pool, but it looks like it is not allowed as per the rules. Overall, a really wonderful place to spend time with family and friends in nature's lap. The only concern is that the toilets were not maintained properly at this place. In fact, the caretaker was demanding money for using this toilet, even though it was not a pay and use facility. Our next stop was Octopus viewpoint. This was around 30 to 40 minutes drive from the waterfall. Here, there is a parking charge of Rs 50 for the car and individual charge of Rs 10 per person. The approach to the viewpoint is around 500 meters and the roads are not good. There is a small area where we can park the car and walk up to the viewpoint. The view from this point is striking and impressive. We could enjoy spectacular views of the lush green vegetation and the backwaters of Krishna River. The Krishna River water, which is spread between the hillocks, looks like an octopus in appearance. We spent some 15 minutes here taking some pics and selfies. By then, it was already lunchtime. There are not many restaurants in this area. You may either need to settle with the available roadside shops or you may need to travel forward and check out Mrigavani Hilltop Resort for lunch. Normally, this restaurant has a long waiting during the lunchtime and we would suggest to look for other options if it's crowded. Our last stop for the day was Srisailam Dam. It was almost 3 p.m. when we reached the dam area and it was crowded to some extent. We visited the dam during the first week of August and at that point of time, not all the gates were open. Even then, the water from the dam was so strong that it created a rain-like atmosphere near the dam. We got totally drenched in no time, but when we moved away from the dam, there was no rain and it was dry. We went forward and spent some time on the bridge having a good look at this huge concrete dam. It would certainly be a visual treat when all the gates of this dam are open. We are looking forward to visit Srisailam Dam again when all the gates will be open. As the evening approached, it was getting crowded near the dam area. We slowly made our way back to Hyderabad as it was getting dark. On our way back, it started raining heavily. It was almost impossible to see the vehicles in front due to the heavy fog in the forest area. But once we exited the forest area, the visibility increased and we were able to continue our journey and reached Hyderabad by 9 p.m. in the night. Overall, a great nature-loving trip which we really wanted to do for a long time. I hope this video was helpful to those who are planning a trip to Srisailam Dam. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until we meet again in another interesting video, be happy and stay healthy.